Usually right here by the door. Let that jog your memory to say, you can see it right here. This is the shape of our chassis. It's lower. It's actually an XCL. The L stands for lower. That was designed by us and Freightliner. Custom chassis, like, well, let's see, 8 and 3, let's see, what's that, 11 years ago? We actually designed that chassis with Freightliner, custom chassis. So with that said, if you take and lower the rails down to the ground, what do you just do? Lower center of gravity, right? So if you Google that word, lower center of gravity, first thing that comes up is stability, okay? If you got a wider stability, better stability, you're going to improve ride and handling, period. Go to any NASCAR event, talk to some of them old fans that they have running around there, and they'll tell you all about it. They'll tell you what lower center of gravity does to a race car. The reason they do it, the reason a NASCAR is only that far off the ground is because it improves ride, handling, stability, speed, and braking. I don't think that's going to happen with a 42-foot motorhome, but you're going to get the first thing, ride, handling, stability, okay? Make sense? So you lowered it down to the ground. We're unique in the industry. Nobody else in the industry uses this chassis, okay? We're the only ones that use it. You say, you got a customer says, well, why doesn't anybody else use it? It's so damn good, why doesn't anybody use it, right? Well, here's why they don't. Because they would have to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars to design this part. This is the Maxum part that we designed, that we put on to this chassis. This part here, the lower part rail XCL that we get from Freightliner. That makes sense to everybody? So without this part, all the other manufacturers are still lost on it. Now, I'm sure some of them are out there trying to figure it out. They just haven't got it done yet. So, number one I want you to remember is, I'm going to give you 3 things. Remember, number 1 is lower center of gravity gives a better ride and handling stability, right? Number 2 is, after a customer looks inside this coach, Mama loves the floor plan, she's all excited, she's getting warm and fuzzy, right? They come back out, and usually what do they ask second or third? Comes out, how much storage? Would you guys agree with that? What's that say? Up to 246 cubic feet. You realize we have the best storage in the industry? The 246 cubic feet is in that 42E. Okay?
40U. 40U.
Or excuse me, 40U. My mistake.
Actually,
40U. 226 or 220 something cubic feet in the 42E Journey or Meridian coach. Okay? When we talk about a ellipse or a tour, it's right at 200 cubic feet. Just to touch on it. Okay? But even at that, even at just below 200 cubic feet, we've still got everybody else in the industry beat. And don't believe me, I want you to go out on your lots, you go to your other dealer lots, I want you to check them out from here on out. I want you to go out there because I was just down in Ron's district not too long ago, and I went out and I walked around the coach, and I counted on a Fleetwood product, I counted 5 doors that actually had no storage whatsoever. None. 5 compartment doors. One of them was right here in the main storage area you should have. You open it up, it's white pegboard that when you close the door, it closes up against the pegboard. So if storage is like the second biggest thing somebody's asking about, why the hell ain't we pitching that Maxum chassis if we're the best? That's my question. So with that said, there's one other one. Actually, I was in Mike's territory here about a month ago, Vitatos, and a Holiday Rambler sitting there, same price point as the Tour and the Ellipse down there, $380-some thousand. There were 15 compartment doors total on that coach. Anybody want to guess how many didn't have storage? Ron knows, you can't say. Anybody? Over half. 8 doors, 8 compartment doors had absolutely no storage. Now, to me, that's just asinine. I mean, it's just ridiculous that somebody would even buy that coach with over half the compartments and there's no storage. Especially if that's the second biggest question that comes out of customers' mouth. Yet they sell this thing. Not very many of them, but they sell it, right? So we can sell this a lot easier, right? So number 1 was what? Lower center of gravity. We lowered it to the ground, we lowered center of gravity, we improved the ride handling stability, right? Number 2 was what? Storage. We got the most in the industry, right? You can't remember that, the 246 or whatever. Remember the plastic totes? I think somebody asked if Ryan was asking if we wanted to get rid of them. Tom DeWart said, heck no, we use those all, I use those all the time to tell the story. You want to give one to the customer. You guys all do the same. Do that. It puts a visual in their mind, right? Okay. Number 3 is, I told you I'd give you 3, and then we're done with this. 7 times stronger. Okay, that's debatable. I know Fleetwood's put a little propaganda sheet out there and they say we're full of crap and we don't know what we're talking about. But I tell you what, I'm going to prove it to you. Third-party information. I just made this up. It's in your new book. This is by Freightliner Custom Chassis. Right, help me out here. It says
Custom chassis punched frame rails are the strongest in the industry.
That's good. What did you just say? Strongest in the industry. It's showing a picture of our XCL chassis, and this is made by Freightliner Custom Chassis. It's on their website. They just got done saying, we got the strongest chassis in the industry. And it goes on to say what?
Lower center of gravity and less flex, improved ride quality, handling, and overall coach stability.
I don't know. That's from the company that we buy it from. And they sell to Fleetwood, Tiffin, all them other companies out there, right? They're telling us right here, black and white, we got the best. There's a brand new sheet for it. I even highlighted it so you can remember. Don't leave that on the Tiffin rep's desk or the Fleetwood rep's desk just to piss them off. But anyway, good stuff?
Good stuff.
Can you use that? Yeah?